एक महारानी ने उछाल दिए सब ताज.
Hi everyone, Jake here. I am back with Ali in our lesson 3, part A of our Urdu script and poetry.
All right, so before we get going, let's do the reading. So I'm going to read and you read after me. Na,
Na,
bahar,
bahar,
hai,
hai,
na,
na,
naghma.
naghma.
Wow, I love Ghan. You really did the Ghan. Ghan is this one here. Na chaman,
Na chaman,
na,
na,
ashiya,
ashia,
na.
na.
Very good. Na,
Na,
meri,
meri,
koi,
koi,
kahani,
kahani,
na,
na,
mera,
mera,
koi,
koi,
fasana.
fasana.
In chaman, which is our word right here, the che sound. So phonetically we say this, and when you study che in Urdu alphabet, it comes with its cousins or sisters or brothers. So jeen, che, badi hai, and khe. So actually let's read those. So you want to do this jeen,
Jim,
che,
che,
hai,
hai,
as in badi hai,
bari hai,
and then khe.
hai.
Very good. And then, of course, in this lesson, we'll be just focused on J. Move on. Here is another PowerPoint here. So this is the independent form, J, and this is the phonetic way of saying CH as in English J. Also, if you look up here in the slide, I've got J as in CHE or CH is the Urdu's CH sound. And then here we have che when it shows up in the beginning of the word, che when it shows up in the middle, che when it shows up at the end of a word. Just saw that slide. Here is another word. This is panch,
Punch,
which means 5. And this is how you say it in Urdu. Actually write the number 5 in Urdu, number 5 in English, and 5 is called panch. This panch, you want to say panch?
punch,
And then this is chow pat, chowpat,
chow put,
chowpat, pat. So pat,
chow put,
as in pat, and chowpat.
chow put,
Very good. And then this is bach pan.
butch pan,
Mhm.
butch
So
pan.
B and che, bach, and then pan. So our word is, let's put our word up here. Chaman. And we are focused on this guy here. Yeah, what were you asking? Was that the question or?
Oh, no.
Hmm.
I'm with you.
Okay, so we're doing the letter che. Okay, and then the independent form is right here. Okay, and actually, let me just, independent form is right sitting up there, so I'll write here. Independent form. This is how it shows up in the alphabet. Okay, now beginning. So when che shows up in the beginning of a word, so let's see, we have, oh, that very difficult. Let's start with the easy one. So let's do with char. So this is che. First letter I wrote was che, as it shows up in the beginning, and then I added the aleph right here. Cha, and then I'm going to put the R sound after the cha. R, char. So Char. You want to say that? You want to read that?
Cha.
So char.
Char.
Very good. Okay, very good. And then the first letter is R Che. CHE we're calling it. Second letter in this word is Aleph, which is this, and this is the English alphabet A, right? And then the third one is R, Urdu's. So this is the standalone form. This is Re, R-E. This is the R sound. And char means, do you remember?
Let's see.
Four. Okay, so that's the letter Che when it shows up at the beginning of a word. And our word was the Urdu word for four, char. Let's see if we have another one. Yeah, let's do chaupat, the hard one. Okay, so chaw. So here is our che. Then we're going to put the wow sound, the W sound, cha, and I need the three dots. Otherwise, this is hey. If I put a dot on top, it becomes hey. If I put three dots below it, it becomes the che sound. Chow, 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 pat. So we need pat.
You put the accent on top, or
yeah, hard T at the end. So we get chow pat. Okay, so this is our P right here. All right, so let's break this down. So this is Che again, standalone. The sh, Che sound. This is our wow, as in the W sound. Then we have the P sound for English letter P. And then this one is the hard T sound. The soft T is, let me put that down here. Soft T is, looks like this. Te. Okay. All right. Do we have one more word? No, we just have two for the opening. Now let's do middle. So we were doing beginning right here. We'll do middle. When the che sound, the che letter, shows up in the middle of a word, and the word we are going to be using is bachpan.
oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So why does for child, right? We don't include the line over the che, but for the
so actually we don't really need to. But what it's saying is go with the. So what this does is it adds a sound right there. With the cha here, we added the a sound by actually putting the alphabet aleph. So che. Now, if che is just sitting there, right? If we just write this che, you can say chu by putting this, or you can do chu like this. Like there are all these alternatives. Okay, so let's do this.
Okay.
So this is chu. If I put this little accent sound on top of it, right? Now I can also say chu with a vowel. So we're doing chu sound here. I can do, if this was, so this is a che that would be at the beginning of a word, followed by whatever, right? And here it got followed by wow and it's the same sound. Now if I had put an M here, this would be chum. If I took the chu out and I put this would be chum. a champ, a cha. This adds an alif sound to the end of J.
Gotcha.
Right? If I took this out and put this down here, this would make it chimp.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's like messed up. So now another thing is, here we go. You got J. So I can do cha like that, or so this is cha, or I can do with the alif, same thing. We usually do that. So we add an extra vowel there. We add the A sound because we wanted to do this. So this says charm, and so does this. This is also charm. This is the M sound. So this is
Okay.
charm, charm. This is the correct way to spell it.
Which one?
The-
Bottom one or
Yeah, probably. It's your choice. Like, so chaman, the word chaman does not have this up here. So we're assuming it's a short chaman. We're not going chaman. We're going chaman. If I did this, if I put this, then it would be chaman, not chaman. Chaman. I could also have written this if this was an actual word, which it isn't. This is saying chaman. And then this is saying chaman. One way to write this is to write it like that with the accent up there. So the accents help you kind of add extra syllables into a word already full of other letters.
I see.
It's a way. The accent marks are actually vowel marks. They bring in the.
So then this.
Hmm.
So how do you pronounce? I'm sorry. How do you pronounce this word again? One more time, then.
The chopat.
Chopat.
Chopat. Yeah, that's a hard one, even for me. Chopat means messed up.
So it's chopat.
Chopat. Chopat means rotten, not very good, and with a hard T at the end. Okay. Which I'm not going into.
So you don't really.
Hmm.
So despite having a W in it, you don't really have it. The like chawwood, chopat.
We have
It's sort of a.
It's kind of there, chopat. So it's not emphasized
okay.
because you remember the other word, wow, wo. See this is our W, and this is our H, wo. Say wo, kind of like this, and wo means they. So
vo or wo?
Wo.
Okay.
I mean, I could be also just mispronouncing it too. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That when you say it, like it's subtle, but I hear it. It's not like.
And che shows up in the middle. So right here, so we're gonna do butch. So there's a B. This word starts with a B, and then it gets the J, butch, and then it gets a P. So we got two sets of 3 dots, right? And then we need an N sound at the end. Bachpan. We have a B here. Let's just do the English one quickly. This is our J. This is our P. This is our N. Or in Urdu, this B is Bay. So we start with the Bay, then we get the J, then we have the P sound, Bay, and then we have the Noon, the N sound, N at the end. So this is Bay, J, Bay, and Noon. Bachpan. Okay. That's the only one we have for the middle one. And then the ending. All right, and when it shows up at end, we're gonna be using the word panch. So that's P again. And then I'm going to add an Aleph to this. There we go. We got Pa. So P
Pa.
and A, Pa, right? This is our little Pa here. Pa. And then we do the Noon. And so this is our Noon. And then we need the Che sound. Punch. It's pretty hard to write. There you go. Okay, so punch. So we have, so let me write this here again. So punch. And so P again.
Yeah, well, I was curious. I was like, it's kind of like the,
Like Ran? Yes, yep.
Like
It starts to look like a Ran almost,
then,
but it isn't.
so you pronounce it, how do you pronounce it?
Ran.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got punch, and then this is the Aleph right here. Then we have the Noon. Then we have the Che. Okay, so we have the P sound at the beginning. Pe, as in the English P. Then we have the Aleph, as in the letter A. Then right here is our Noon. So this is N-U-U-N, Noon, the N sound. And then we got the Che at the end. Che, that's the Urdu Che, or the English CH sound. Okay, so we're done with, and so let's write Chaman just for, so Chaman would be at the beginning, Che sound comes up, so let's put Chaman here. So we got Char to show how Che shows up at the beginning, then we have Chopat to show how Chopat means destroyed or not, doesn't work, or inferior, all kinds of things. And then Chaman, so Cha, Man. And this means garden. So this is our J sound. Then we have our M in the middle. So the meme sound. Or the English M. And then the Noon. And this is standalone form right there, which is the English N. Okay, Chaman.
So,
Mhm.
oh, wait, is it Chaman or
Chaman.
Chaman?
No, Chaman.
Chaman.
Oh, yeah.
But
if
so wouldn't you have the accent
it was
then?
a Chaman, we would have this. What's happened is in Urdu we don't use the accents unless we really have to. So Arabic, so the script comes from Arabic. There were no accent marks in Arabic script. Then they decided to put accent marks. So then they just spread them all over the place. So now, if you look at the Quran, there are all these accent marks everywhere. When this script comes into Urdu, we pick and choose. Amen. Na bahar hai, na naghma, na chaman, na ashiyana. ना मेरी कोई कहानी, ना मेरा कोई फसाना.